Everyone thinks of changing the world, but no one thinks of changing himself. If you look for perfection, you'll never be content. If it is true that there are as many minds as there are heads, then there are as many kinds of love as there are hearts. We can know only that we know nothing, and that is the highest degree of human wisdom. In the name of God, stop a moment, cease your work, look around you. Rummaging in our souls, we often dig up something that ought to have lain there unnoticed. When you love someone, you love the person as they are, and not as you'd like them to be. Wrong does not cease to be wrong because the majority share in it. The two most powerful warriors are patience and time. All the variety, all the charm, all the beauty of life is made up of light and shadow. Happiness does not depend on outward things, but on the way we see them. True life is lived when tiny changes occur. A man is like a fraction whose numerator is what he is and whose denominator is what he thinks of himself. The larger the denominator, the smaller the fraction. Every lie is a poison. There are no harmless lies, only the truth is safe. It is the one unbreakable diamond. Man cannot possess anything as long as he fears death, but to him who does not fear it, everything belongs. If there was no suffering, man would not know his limits, and would not know himself. How can one be well when one suffers morally? A man on a 1,000-mile walk has to forget his goal and say to himself every morning, "Today I'm going to cover 25 miles and then rest up and sleep. Here I am alive, and it's not my fault, so I have to try and get by as best I can without hurting anybody until death takes over." There is something in the human spirit that will survive and prevail. There is a tiny and brilliant light burning in the heart of man that will not go out no matter how dark the world becomes. Remember that there is only one important time, and it is now. The present moment is the only time over which we have dominion. We love people not so much for the good they've done us, as for the good we've done them. In infinite time, in infinite matter, in infinite space, is formed a bubble organism, and that bubble lasts a while and bursts, and that bubble is me. The pleasure lies not in discovering the truth, but in searching for it. A battle is won by him who is firmly resolved to win it. To understand everything is to forgive everything. If you want to be happy, try only to please God, not people. Real wisdom is not the knowledge of everything, but the knowledge of which things in life are necessary, which are less necessary, and which are completely unnecessary to know. Once we're thrown off our habitual paths, we think all is lost, but it's only here that the new and the good begins. The only purpose of education is freedom, the only method is experience. Many people have ideas on how others should change. Few people have ideas on how they should change. The more we live by our intellect, the less we understand the meaning of life. Each person's task in life is to become an increasingly better person. Grow spiritually and help others to do so. It is the meaning of life. Remember, great achievements take time. There is no overnight success. Just as one candle lights another and can light thousands of other candles, so one heart illuminates another heart and can illuminate thousands of other hearts. My piece of bread only belongs to me when I know that everyone else has a share and that no one starves while I eat. If you're not enjoying your work, you should either change your attitude or change your job. What is important is not the quantity of your knowledge, but its quality. You can know many things without knowing the most important. The most important knowledge is that which guides the way you lead your life. If you want to be happy, be Happiness consists of living each day as if it were the first day of your honeymoon and the last day of your vacation. God is the same everywhere. Leo Tolstoy was a Russian writer, regarded as one of the greatest authors of all time. He received nominations for the Nobel Prize in Literature every year from 1902 to 1906. We hope you like his quotes. Tell us in the comments section which quotes you will like to see in our next video. Do not forget to subscribe for more videos. Thanks for watching.